Hello, everyone. Yes, welcome to Let's Have a Kiki. So I'm about to shame some bitches today. So I just got done watching a video, Jubilee or whatever, and this is a rant right now. So this is gonna be faltered under Let's Have a Kiki or the Fabulous Life. Yeah, today. So I don't know what episode, but that's the episode. Welcome. This is Kiki Cherry, aka Beach. Okay. And so I'm gonna go to rant. So Jubilee is this kind of like millennial type of company, whatever. You know, try to introduce conversations, identities, and stuff like that. So today they did identity politics. So I was like, okay, bitch, you should have had me on here. You should have had me on there, cause bitch, I will fucking let it out, like for real. I will fucking. I don't know. So this is directly towards Jubilee. And I even try to be a participant or whatever, like get on there. Because I'm an expert on some of these stuff that they are talking about, such as the feminists, Black Lives Matter. I'm a proud feminist. I've been working with a feminist group, organization twice. Feminist Majority, and then not to mention Feminists for America. Like those are organizations that I worked with, and hell, I worked with Black Lives Matter, freaking Washington State, Black Lives Matter in fucking Las Vegas, and UNLV. So I'm like, okay, could you get people who are actually experts and actually going to educate people instead of like getting these random ass fucking people? I don't get where you get these from. I don't get it. Most of these people, I think they get them from off the streets or from their own company. But expand yourself, like for real. I even wanted to go. I really do. Even when they talk about gender pronouns, when I told you I am a trans non-binary person, and they say, "Oh, I don't know how many," or really, I don't like. There shouldn't be. There should just be man and female. No, I'm like, well, you're ignorant. I would tell you, you're ignorant, and he's a reason why you're ignorant. You like for you to say that only man and female? Are you kidding me? Knowing that you're erasing my identity, erasing other people's identity, that doesn't make sense. Why? So you saying that you don't want to infringe on other people's infringe on other people and how they present themselves, right? So why are you doing this right now? You're doing the exact same shit that you're doing right now. And I really want to be there. Like, these people, I feel like they're not educated for shit. Like, these people are like, you have to get to people like who are such as myself and others I know who are experts on this. They did a disservice to anyone who made these topics and really used for propaganda for Republicans, for fucking anti-SJWs, and a lot of stuff. So I'm publicly shaming Jubilee for this because this is dishonest and this makes a very, very, very messed up idea of how if you're trying to create a conversation, really educate people. Because if you're saying you're pro and yet you go in and actually agree with the anti, and yet not really like, what are you trying to say? Like, are is there like supposed to be like a neutral? Like there's a middle, instead of like being on this side? Because I'm beginning to really not like Jubilee. I'm beginning to not like how they make these prompts and then bringing these people in that are really not knowing what the hell they're trying to say. Like, I even said myself, I've been doing the comments. Yes, you read the comments. I'm making a video directly towards you, everyone. Like, hell, you want to contact me? Contact me on my social media or my YouTube, okay? But I'm telling you, this is very dishonest. And then not to mention this whole notion of identity. Identity sets you apart. Identity is what makes you unique. And then not to mention is what makes you 10 times over. And then even with it, like, if you don't like to be labeled, fine, great. But at the same time, you're just a random. Like, okay, hey, random. Like, you don't like to be identified, right? But I like to be identified. That sets me apart from people. That I love difference. That's what makes people different. And then not to mention the idea of race in America, focus on race. Here's the thing. People should focus on race. And then not a lot of people trying to dismiss it. There's a reason why we need to focus on race. It keeps being pushed aside. And people who say that they're going to make recommendations or make policies, laws and shit, they're not doing it. So that's why we continue to use the same tactic. I understand people get tired of it, but oh well. You can change with it or get the hell out. Or be the ones that'll be against it. Even when one of the girls is saying, they are from the feminist movement. I'm a feminist. I worked in two organizations that are dedicated to feminists and dedicated to educating, dedicated to the empowerment, dedicated to getting laws and politics and actually making it a much better safe for all genders. And then not to mention, she's saying about pro-life and then Trumpers. Here's the thing. I'll speak on that. Here's my thing on that. The reason with pro-life, I kind of really was, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. I respect that. I respect anyone who said they're pro-life. I do that. And you're still welcome to the table. We didn't want to, I think the older generation will exclude you out. Newer generations such as myself, Gen Z, we don't exclude you out. You're important. Your voice is valid just like ours. But when you're in the case of Trump, now I have a problem. Trump women supporters. Now this is the reason why I can tell you straight to your face. The reason why I will contain this to myself. The reason why I say we exclude you out is because when you embody someone, when you follow someone that's had an analogy of someone who does not support women and then degrades them, how the hell are we going to freaking allow you to come in the same space as we are? No, we don't have commonality for that. But if you do support the thing and everything, maybe. But when you have those analogies and you support that so proudly, no, we don't want you in our group. I'm sorry, we don't. Shoot, you form a fucking feminist for Trump. Shit, I don't know. Shit, you do that. But for me, yeah, you don't belong. You don't belong. I even use an example right now. This is not on the contrary of any of what we just said, but more likely a contrast and an example. Basically, let's say LGBT for sexual orientation. When people even allowing the notion of pedophiles, making pedosexual, I heard that term and actually making sure that they are also part of the community, but really they're not. All sexual orientation is mostly for is not for adults and little children. That's not what we are about. No, we're all about acceptance and everything, but at the same time, that's not part of us. That's not part of us. Okay? Gender and sexual orientation is what we are part of. That's what we explore. That's what we do. And cultural, everything what it means to be LGBTQ. And labels do matter, honey. Labels do matter, honey. And I wish Jubilee, I'm probably butchering their name. I wish y'all will get some people who are experts. Get some people. I even put myself on there. You can get people. I know people behind the scenes who are more expert than these people that you put on here to put prompts to. Hell, I will bet you by the end of this year, by next year, I'll have my own company. I'll have people who do stuff like this, identity politics and stuff. I'll do my own. Because at the same time, the things that you are pumping and stuff like that, I don't get it. I know you trying to make it I want to get participants who know their shit or know something about it. Not know people who don't know jack shit and actually make up assumptions. Now I got a problem, and that's why I'm ranting right now to y'all. And really, this is not a hate video. This is basically putting you on blast and checking you right now to say, hey, you should at least be a little bit more in tuned on what the people you are participating, and a lot of people like that. I tell you, contact me. I have a lot of people who are experts when you're putting prompts and topics like this, okay? And I'm not coming here as like, I'm gonna like destroy people. I'm educating people. You wanna know reason? I'll give you. So for that, I really hate how things like this are so assumptionalized, not freaking knowing the expertise. And that guy who says he's a scientist or whatever, saying like spectrum, it is a spectrum. Sexuality is a spectrum. Gender is a spectrum. Sex is not. Use what you're born in. But at the same time, to say, let's focus on male or female, or the contents of masculine and femininity, or having both, those are more so, how shall I say it, as an attribute boost. I say attribute boost instead of a freaking identity. Okay? So really, what you're trying to push is a notion of just, I say the fundamentals versus more so an existential thought, a growth mindset versus a closed mindset. So what you're really referring to in the hegemony, and then not to mention social construct. Yes, I'm bringing some freaking sociology, okay? So really, I'm telling you this from my perspective. I'm yelling because I'm trying to get this so you can get this in your head. Ooh, like, that's why I really hate the same bullshit that, Jubilee, if you're having some notions, please bring some people who are experts or who's this and that, because I do not want to sit through another freaking video. I know I don't have to like it. I dislike the freaking video, but I'm making a video directly towards y'all so y'all can remember and understand that yes, I'm putting you on blast. So yeah, this whole, I don't know why I'm gonna put this on, but this is wholly towards y'all, okay? And if you want to know, you want to contact me on everything, I'm right here, okay? Thank you. I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Peace.